Well, good morning and welcome in. So very happy to have you here for 2021, for the first week of the year, for the first Monday of the year, for the first Ivan Zoot educational class of the year on the topic of the week. And I'm so excited for you because we're going to be focusing for a few weeks on selling behind the chair, selling in the professional beauty and barber industry. You know, there is an expression that I have been familiar with, and that is you cannot cost cut your way to profitability. You cannot continue to reduce costs and find yourself successful as a business. At some point, in some way, you've got to sell more. You've got to increase incoming revenue to actually build and grow your business. And of course, 2020 was an odd year. 2020 was a strange year. 2020 was a very different year. 2020 was a very challenging year. And in many cases, we found ourselves scrambling to cut or reduce costs as part of what we did to kind of right our ship and get our business on track. And I think it's good. Managing cost, understanding cost, getting a handle on cost is an essential part of managing and running any business. But at some point, we've got to move away from a focus on cost cutting and emphasize a focus on generating new and more revenue. All of this was inspired by some recent exposure I had to a fabulous selling program. If you're not familiar with the online program called Masterclass, I encourage you to look it up and look into it. Masterclass is a video-based educational program, and for the holidays, my birthday, I was gifted a one-year subscription to the Masterclass program. And I began digging around through it and watching some videos and doing a little bit of learning, and I fell upon a guy by the name of Daniel Pink. Basically, the idea behind Masterclass is it is people who are the best in the world at what they do, sharing what they know and how they do what they do. This guy is a writer. This guy is an author. This guy is a speechwriter. This guy is a sales coach and trainer. This guy's good. And I really have enjoyed listening to him and watching the video series. By the time I'm done, I will have a masterclass education from a master in the category by participating in it. That's what I hope you find here in my videos. That's what I intend to try to do and be for you here within these videos. So, got me inspired to focus with you on the subject of sales over the next few weeks. We're going to talk about a sales topic as the topic of the week, the body of the program, and then on the back end, we're going to tack on a selling tactic, a selling skill, a selling technique that you can incorporate into your work immediately to do what you do behind the chair and to see those sales numbers rise and grow. You know, I'm very familiar with, again, another expression that I've heard most of my sales and professional life, and that is the notion that nothing ever happens in this world, nothing ever happens in this world until someone sells something to somebody. At the end of the day, we're all in sales. Every aspect of life is sales. No matter what your job title, no matter what your specialty, no matter what your career is, the bottom line is you're a salesperson. You started out as a salesperson very early and very young. Very small children are very effective salespeople when trying to extract from their parents the things that they want. Teenagers are extremely talented salespeople when trying to encourage the results they would like out of parents, friends, teachers, and the people that make up the authority and decision-making figures in their world. I've never met a teenager that wasn't a salesperson, wasn't wearing that hat with enthusiasm. And every business professional in every profession is a salesperson. Ultimately, you want people to act in the ways you wish for them to act. That requires persuasion. That requires making your case. That requires selling your ideas. In every business, in every capacity, you're a salesperson. And sometimes you find yourself there in odd or strange ways. I always use as an example a family member who is an accountant. This person is extremely talented in accounting. They have the mind and the skill set for accounting. Well, in some ways you might suspect this individual's people skills are not their strong suit. And they went to school and they became an accountant. And they got busy doing accountant stuff. I used to always picture them in the basement of a building, chained to a desk with a calculator and a pencil. Until this person rose through the ranks of their accounting firm and one day discovered that while they were an accountant, they were a salesperson. In order to manage a team of junior people working underneath them, in order to manage the business they did with customers and larger accounts, and in order to encourage those larger customers to take advantage of the services and the offerings that the accounting firm had to help them grow their business, to help them manage their business, to help them understand their business, this person who was a dyed-in-the-wool accountant found out one day, I'm really a salesperson. And I think that's so terribly true for everyone doing everything. It's certainly never more true than it is in the haircutting business. You are a salesperson. You are convincing people to make changes in their outward appearance. You are convincing people to purchase additional services or products. You are encouraging people to send friends or rebook appointments. All of the results we want from all of the things we strive to do in our industry are sales-related things. And, one of the common, again, phrases that we tend to hear in the context of these sales discussions in the beauty and barber industry is, I'm an artist, not a salesperson. I'm an artist, not a salesperson. And there's nothing you can probably hear from a beauty and barber professional that is farther from the truth. If you are going to be a $100,000 haircut, or if you're going to be successful in our business, you're going to be a salesperson. It's really just that simple. It will require you to have some sales abilities in order to move these agendas forward, in order for you to be successful. I always fall back on my expression. You've heard the expression starving artist, right? Everybody's heard that phrase. But have you ever heard the expression starving salesperson? You haven't. There's no such thing. It doesn't exist. There are no starving salespeople. It is starving artists. Salespeople eat well. Salespeople are productive, and salespeople are profitable. Now, one of the concepts that I want to share as a part of this discussion today is the notion that selling is helping. If you're stuck in that I'm an artist, not a salesperson category, and you believe that sales has some type of evil notion or negative connotation to it, I want to reframe the notion of selling for you in a way that will potentially help you embrace your role and your responsibility as a salesperson. We are here to serve. We are here to help. I tell people all the time, if you got into the haircut business because you thought the haircut business was the business of cutting hair, you are in the wrong business, at least in your head. The haircut business is the business of building and maintaining relationships with people. The haircut business is a business of serving. It is a career, it is a vocation dedicated to service to others. And the help we deliver through our selling skills is really another form of serving people. I said it earlier, nothing ever happens in this world until someone sells something to someone. That sales is at the core of what we do. The whole point of selling is helping. If you want to think of your sales activities as helping activities, that may help you get your mind around that role in some way. Think about your offerings. We don't ever want to sell anything to anyone that they don't need. We don't want to ever sell anything to anyone that isn't appropriate for them. We don't want to sell anything to anyone that will not provide them with a benefit equal to or greater than its cost. Whether its cost is money, whether its cost is time, whether its cost is effort put into using whatever it is we are selling. We only want to make offers. We only want to transact sales that result in benefit to our prospect, benefit to our customer. And that's the whole point. If we think of selling as helping, and if we look at our offers, and quite frankly, the test is this: is what I am selling going to improve the life of the customer in some way, and or improve the world in which the customer lives? That's really the test. If what I am offering improves the life of the customer and the world around them, it's good. Get going. Roll up your sleeves, make it happen. However, if you're honestly looking at this offering and you can't honestly say, this offer improves their life, their lot, or the world around them, perhaps you should rethink that offer. Perhaps that offer is one you shouldn't necessarily be making. Perhaps it's one that you're uncomfortable with because at its root, at its foundation, it isn't a noble cause, a noble action, and a noble gesture. And I think this point of integrity, if you will, and that's going to be a conversation we're going to have on another week at another time, that's sales integrity. But if we're not starting from that point, I think we're in a challenging situation in terms of serving our customer. Well, that's what I have for you today in the specific sales topic related to this week's sales conversation. Now, we said we'd be closing with a selling tip, but we also oopsed and we forgot to start today with the reading from $100,000 Hair Cutter. So today is January the 4th. The bookmark is going to make a big jump to the front of the book because we're starting over again. If you follow the Patreon community and you know, if you're able to access this video, which is on the private playlist for my Patreon community, you are a Patreon tribe member, and I thank you so very much for being a part of our group. We do share the $100,000 Hair Cutter tip of the day every day, and we do share the big and bigger Busy Barbershop tip of the week every week within that footprint. So those are there for you. And by the way, reminder, the new book, The Professional Haircutter's Pricing Playbook, is available for purchase online at ivanzoot.com. The new book for January 2021 has come out, and I invite and encourage you to get yourself a copy. So let's take a look at January 4. We're going to go here before we go to our tactic of the week. January 4, day 4, 361 days remaining. It is very early in the game. Run a Valentine's Day promotion. February 14th represents a marketing opportunity. So does every other holiday on the calendar. Couples promotions, gift certificates are just some of the easy ways to cash in on the holiday. Generally, 4 to 6 weeks is ideal for holiday and other time-bound promotional activities. So now is the time to plan and get started on Valentine's Day promotions. Now, you'll know throughout the book and throughout the year, when I talk about a calendar-based promotion, I usually discuss it about 4 to 6 weeks out because of the timetable necessary to execute a promotion. And in the January 4 tip, I give you that timetable. The basic steps of running a successful promotion. Create your promotional campaign idea. Determine how you will get the word out. Build the necessary marketing materials. Launch the promotion. Track the success of the promotion. Analyze the results and make notes for next time that you run the promotion. And those 6 points pretty much correspond to the 6 weeks in the process. Get your idea week 1. Figure out your marketing week 2. Build your materials and get your pieces in place week 3. Week 4, with 3 weeks to go, launch this puppy. Get it going. Number 5, track the success along the way. And number 6, at the conclusion of the promotion, analyze the results for next time you run the promotion. Not just Valentine's Day, which is about 6 weeks away, but also every promotion you'll structure throughout the calendar year. Finally, we'll close today with our selling tip, our selling technique to put into place. And the beautiful thing about these is these are things you can do today. These are things you can start right now, as in immediately, to help you succeed in your selling endeavors, to add one more tool to your selling toolbox to make you a more effective salesperson behind the chair. Do you want fries with that? Chuckle, laugh if you will. Do you want fries with that is a phrase that was created by our friends from McDonald's. And no one knows better marketing at scale in a systematic format for a large business than our friends at the Golden Arches. Do you want fries with that? We laugh. It's a silly little phrase. But we want fries. And we know what it means. And it's suggestion selling. It's add-on selling. It's tacking on the related item. Who says no? Very few people say no. Later, they enhanced that up to the combo meal that, of course, included the drink. But do you want fries with that was designed to add on to the order, to build average ticket, and to encourage the purchase of the additional related item. Do you want fries with that is so easy in our business. Every service we perform has a companion service. If you're going to get your hair highlighted, a conditioning treatment makes good sense, moisturizing, because of the detrimental effect of the chemicals. If you're going to buy a bottle of shampoo, would you like a bottle of conditioner with that? If you're going to buy gel, do you want shampoo? Pairing up the pairs within our industry is a fun little game. Finding the things that match up and go together to create those offers. That might be a great topic for a staff meeting or a great project for you individually to sit down and set up your pairings. So you always know, you got it right in your back pocket. When it's time to make an offer, what's the natural, logical offer that goes with what they're already purchasing, that supports what they're already purchasing, and that is the good, honest, fair, and true improvement of their life, their lot, and their situation based on its companion nature to what it is they're buying. Just remember the phrase, do you want fries with that? Picture yourself behind the counter in your little McDonald's uniform, doing what they trained you to do. Do you want fries with that? And picture how much it might feel. Think about how it feels when you work at McDonald's. Do you want fries with that? Yeah, make it a combo. People are making little sales offers over and over and over and over again throughout the day with a very, very high level of success. It's got to be a very rewarding feeling. That's got to be a very satisfaction-based job experience. And isn't that what we're after for ourselves behind the chair? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me for the video this week. Thank you for getting your 2021 off on a big, right, positive foot. It's going to be a great year. We're looking onward, we're looking upward, we're looking forward, and we're looking ahead. And I'm looking to spend portions of 2021 with you, helping you build and grow your business. Pick up a couple of Clipper Guy books that can help you, and in the next week, we're going to be promoting and launching an open enrollment period, a registration period for my $100,000 Haircutter Academy. And I would so very much love for you to join me in our academy for education on an ongoing basis throughout the year. If you'd like to be on the academy information list so that you're informed when open enrollment begins, on my link online, on my Twitter, on my Instagram is a place for you to click and sign up for that, or simply reach out to me through social media anywhere, and I'll see to it that your name and your information is placed on the notification list for you to sign up and join my $100,000 Haircutter Academy. Thank you for being here, and have a great day.